The contribution of the FMA India for young at risk through education, particularly for those above 18 years through the initiative of the aftercare home. Objectives: to build the vulnerable youth from risk to resilience through emotional, academic and social development, to ensure that every young person at risk imbibes values, social and employable skills, to enhance their confidence, self-efficiency, self-respect and love for family life, to ensure a comprehensive, residential, long-term care approach, to train the FMAs to live out the preventive system with the young at risk. The problem: a large number of children come from difficult circumstances and are abused and neglected. They have no safe adult or friendly ambient to provide guidance and direction. Poverty is the interior parts of our country pushes them into difficult circumstances. Children are deprived of their basic rights, particularly a family, health and education. One of the major problems faced by those above 18 years who come out of the child care institutions is the lack of sustainable accommodation to continue their further education, become stable and integrate into society. The solution: FMA YAR India consists of 7 provinces which are providing a family environment to the deprived children below 18 years who need a safe family environment. A new venture by the Mumbai province in 2014 is an extension of the CCIs in the starting of an aftercare home for girls above 18 years, equipped with facilities to continue their education, become stable in life and reintegrate into society. The dream: accompanying the young at risk towards holistic development by following and empowering them to build families of their own and sustain them. Contextualization: many youths are deprived of a healthy family and come from disintegrated family backgrounds. In order to survive, they land up on the streets with no proper care and guidance. The children who come out of the CCIs have no place to go or a safe adult to guide them. The girls, being vulnerable, fall a prey to many forms of violence, injustice and allurements around them. Keeping the preventive system in mind, the FMAs felt the need to pay particular attention to this group of children. Brief presentation of the promoter. In the year 1990, few FMAs in Chennai, India, felt the call to respond to the cry of these vulnerable children on the peripheries. The provincial, the councillors and the FMAs were assigned this mission. Marialaya was the very first NGO in Tamil Nadu for the unreached and neglected street girls. The FMA pioneers of Marialaya at Georgetown have beaten the new path with love, zeal, responsibility and commitment against very many struggles and won the appreciation and support of the government and many non-governmental organizations. Marialaya became a model not only for the Salesian Sisters of India but also for other NGOs to reach out to the young girls. Soon, other Indian provinces also set up homes for those up to 18 years. Auxilium Navjivana Home in INK, Anmol Homes in INB, Snehalaya in INC, Marialayas in INM and INT, Sneha Bhavan in ING, FMA outreach in INS for the young, the risk in their own ambient. INB took the initiative to begin a aftercare home which was the need of the hour. Through our FMA YAR homes all over India, many young at risk are educated, qualified, employed and have built families of their own. Mission. Accompanied by Mary and inspired by our founders, FMA YAR India focuses on the interior growth of the young at risk by building resilience and accompanying them on their life's journey towards integral family life. Services for the young at risk began with street contact centers, residential homes, aftercare home, community college, skill training centers, health and recreation services, childline, marriage counseling and marriages, housing for the YAR families, and ongoing programs for integral growth. Activities. FMA YAR India conducts various activities like spiritual animation, health camps, exposure visits, competitions and cultural programs, training programs, children's parliament, childline, which is a free service to the needy, individual and family counseling, educational support classes are organized on the peripheries, reaching out to the children. Mega annual events for the girls at risk open to other NGOs working with the same target group. At the aftercare home, we have job preparedness with short and long-term courses, motivational sessions, hands-on training to manage and run a home, practical sessions on budgeting and handle finances, marriage preparation and counseling, arrangement of marriages, training them to be good leaders and volunteers, rehabilitation of the recipients, training them in soft skills and employable skills. Thrust is laid on the accompaniment of the young at risk from inception to integration towards family life. Guidance given to married couples for housing. Motivation and purpose. To form the young at risk into good human beings and honest citizens, helping the child to enjoy their basic rights and restore their human dignity. Accompany the young at risk towards family integration in society. Target: the young girl at risk above 18 years in need of care and protection and in conflict with the laws of the country. The girl above 18 years from CCIs, slums, pavements and street corners are victims of the pandemic. Description of the experience. In India, a girl of 18 is considered an adult ready for marriage, and at this crucial stage of her life, she needs guidance and support. Hence, the concept of the aftercare home was developed to help the young adults to gradually integrate themselves into society and begin a family of their own. This experience has been a fruitful one to around 50 young girls who were beneficiaries of the Anmol aftercare home. Some were trained in nursing, as beauticians, in the retail management, hospitality, social work, marketing and tailoring. All are employed. Around 18 girls have been married and are integrated into society and families of their own. The province has given them partial support to have a house of their own, and they feel proud to own a small home of their own. The transformative impact. The lives of many young at risk have been transformed through our interactions, interventions, and services provided by the FMA. The self-esteem of the young at risk is built up through integral education. Through FMA YAR India, thousands of young at risk now have become socially responsible, economically empowered. Thus, they are now able to live a normal, integrated family life. Challenges: the lack of residential facilities for those above 18. These challenges motivated us to initiate a new venture to open a aftercare home and follow them up. The pandemic disrupted the education and movement of the young at risk in the aftercare home. This situation compelled us to discover new resources and equipped the young at risk. We availed of the digital medium and used their time constructively, teaching them to use technology to update themselves with the online classes and courses. They were helped through spiritual and psychological sessions to accept the current reality and channelize their energy. Which aspects of the preventive system have you developed and updated most evidently? Following the steps of Don Bosco and Mother Mazzarello, FMA YAR India has given priority to the presence, salations, assistant and accompaniment. At the YAR centers, the educators have become mothers, sisters, friends, guides and protectors. Don Bosco says, in every young person, a point of goodness is accessible. The expressive approach of the preventive system has encouraged, motivated and enabled us to tap the inner resources of the young at risk. Loving kindness, the core aspect of the preventive system, is shown towards the most vulnerable young girls, reaching out to them in interactive ways. Forming the young at risk to become volunteers and to contribute towards building a healthy society. Religion in Indian context means helping them meet the God within or the transcendent through pluralistic spirituality. Helping the young at risk to use reason and religion to understand what is best for themselves. I conclude by quoting Don Bosco, who says, "It is enough that you are young for me to love you very much. I firmly believe that the preventive system works."